What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Hello World. Yes, guys. Tonight, I just want us to hang out with each other and just enjoy each other's company. I am actually um, wanting to remind you guys to pretty much like, subscribe, share. Hey, Mrs. Newton, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. So I just want you guys to sit back, relax. We'll just chit chat for a little bit and then, wind down our summer Sunday evening and then just chill out. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw, I have to show you my painting. Mrs. Newton, did you see my painting from yesterday? Let me know because I want to show you if you didn't see how it turned out. Yeah, what can make it better? What do you think can make it better? See, I like when people say things because at the end of the day, we have to help each other figure out exactly what it is that we want. So, what do you think can make your day better? So, yeah, today I pretty much woke up while we're waiting for Mrs. Newton. I woke up, I went to church. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. When did he pass? I'm sorry for your loss. I hope that you got a lot of nice times and great memories of him um, to keep you not feeling any regrets or you know down for too long. But definitely keep grieving as long as you need to. So I do apologize about your loss. It's not easy losing a loved one. It's not easy losing somebody. Oh no, so that's very fresh. Was he sick or did he live like a decent life? Do you think? Did he enjoy his life? Or was it like sudden? Um, so yeah, I woke up this morning, I went to church and then I went to the gym. I go to the gym every Sunday, pretty much. And it was I didn't really get to work out that hard because the bottom of my foot was hurting. He was in a nursing home. Okay. Well, I hope that you got to spend a little bit of time with him before he passed. I'm sure he was a great person. So, you know, um, again, I'm sorry for your loss. Went to church today. What kind of church do you go to? Hey, Misha. Welcome to Hello World. We're just sitting here helping Mrs. Newton feel a little better because she just had a loss freshly on Friday. So we all send our condolences to you, Mrs. Newton. He was awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope that you can be just as awesome as him and live as fruitful of a life that he did. I'm sure that would be one of his part of his legacy that he would want you to have. Yeah, that's a good age. That's a nice age. That's a good age. I mean, there's really never a good age for anybody to pass, right? Because we don't want to be like, oh, I'm not going to see this person ever again. But if they had a good quality of life, if they treated people like gold and kind as much as they could, and they left an impression on your life the way you're saying he is, then that's amazing. He lived a beautiful life. Hey, Wayne. Welcome to Hello World, guys. That's Wayne. If you want to know more about Wayne, he did a cool financial planning episode with us on Hello World a few wow, like almost in the inception of Hello World, like in the 30s or something like that. It's in the playlist. Or if you look in the description below, he has his own link down there. Mm. What kind of church do you go to? Hey, Storage Pirate, Ricardo, how are you? just chit chatting away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells, um, and definitely try to give me thumbs up if you can, and share the chat out. As a matter of fact, let me do that. I want to share it out. Share it out. Pentecostal. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of familiar. I don't know what the apocostic, I don't know what that means. I know Pentecostal. What's that other part mean? That's very interesting. Definitely share it out, share it out, share it out. See, like I find this very interesting, like to learn things that I've never known before. Because I know I used to go to a Pentecostal grammar school for like a year. And it was like one of those self-teaching class things. So like we just got a workbook and we did our work and we kind of just learned on our own. It wasn't like structured like a class. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Who, me? Oh, yeah, I'm the only one you can see. Girl, I try to be as comfortable as I can be every day. I really do. Because um, I guess that's part of, feeling at peace. I was talking to Wayne about that a little earlier. We were having a good conversation about peace and all that good stuff. Um, so maybe that's why I look comfortable because I'm rested. I'm at peace for the most part. And I guess I'm just trying to continue to move forward and like, try to visualize things, more things that I want in life. And then also try to balance and enjoy it as well, you know. Let me show you my painting, Mrs. Newton. Maybe you'll like it. So I actually yesterday it was a work. I vended at a paint and sip. So pretty much I was working, and then I got a chance to paint as well. hmm Hi, it's number two. How are you? Welcome back. I can't pronounce your name, but welcome back. And it's nice to see you again. I know you were here yesterday. This is not an ASMR chat. We're just chilling out, guys, today. We're just chilling out. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you my painting just in case some of you didn't. Hi, Brian. Oh, it's me, Brian, number two. I see. So yes, I was supposed to be working, which I did. And uh, the bartender, let me tell you guys, you have to be nice to everybody because you just never know, right? While the bartender had nothing to do with the paint and sip, they are also potential customers. And I try my best to be friendly to people because, if you've been with me on this journey on Hello World for quite some time, you'll notice that I always try to repeat myself in saying like we should try to be good to each other because you never know where they are in their life that might either be good or bad. And they may need an encouraging thing like a smile. That could be it for them. And you have no idea. So, anyway, the bartender, she looked through my racks and she just picked up like five items. She picked up five items and purchased five items. And I was just like, oh, thank you, Lord. And then I was like, and this was before the event even started. So I was hoping more of the paint and sippers would have shopped too, but only one did. And guys, the stylist socks that I always had up, saying I have one pair left. Well, it was just right for the right person because it was an extra large, and extra larges in my socks are between the size 13 and 14. And she was like, well, he has big feet, so I hope it's a large. He has a 14 size shoe. And I was like, wow, that's my last one. So it actually went to the right person. Right here I am just wanting to like sell it and just get it out of the way because I have one and I have so much, you know what I mean? Like I had one left and it was there for a while. And then finally I was at the right place at the right time and it's going to fit the right foot. That's why, guys, the lesson in it is to be patient with yourself. Be patient with your expected outcomes in whatever you think in life. Just be patient because just when you get sick and tired of thinking that you've waited too long or held on to things too long, then eventually the purpose is found. And then you're like, wow, it couldn't have been for a better moment, right? To me, it was a better moment. And so she purchased the socks for her hairstylist. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I just felt like now I understand why sometimes things don't, especially with the socks, when sometimes socks don't sell. And I always end up having one pair and that one pair for like a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months sometimes, 4 months sometimes. But then the right person comes along and loves it more than me just selling it to a random person who may not identify with that pair of socks as much as the person who it really truly belonged to. It just took the right moment. Yes. So, guys, know that things that happen in your life, pretty much, sometimes we do delay things on our own, is very true. But a lot of times things happen right when they're supposed to. So, try to be as patient as you can. And trust me, I am probably the poster child of that saying, wait and be patient, because trust and believe, I feel like I've waited years and years for everything in my life to come. But truly and truly, I know that the wait was worth it, even though some things took years and years and years. But it was worth it because I am at peace. Now, imagine if I jumped ahead. Maybe I wouldn't be as peaceful as now, or maybe I would have created more of a traumatic situation to end up getting into the right position. So hold on, guys. Hey, Beth Collins! Beth Collins! I love that name. Oh, yes, let me show you the painting. Strong. Let me tell you, I haven't been to the gym in almost a week except for Thursday. But hey, Patsy, how are you, Patricia? Guys, please welcome Patricia. Check her page out. I love going to her channel because they do auctions, if you guys are into auctions at all, and jewelry. And I just love her accent. And I love, how she dangles this stuff in your face. And she does crafty, nice things. Yesterday, I saw a really cool, she's selling Christmas stuff, which I was kind of like, dang, already. Like, but it was cool because it had like the Santa bells and all that cool stuff on in, and she gave you a brooch too to go with it. So you guys just definitely check her out. But anyway, I'm going to show you the painting because Mrs. Newton would like to see it. This is what it turned out. You see, I put my signature, and of course, every painting I have has a heart in it. But this is what it is. And guys, for all of you who know about red bottoms, I put a little red bottom on there. It's only in the heel. It should have been in the sole too. But I was just doing that to be different and to be funny as well. Because, there's a lot of, hey, Blondie Naders, how are you? There's a lot. Oh, and then she has a special microphone too. She got a red microphone. And so the girl who was and then you know what too? I don't know if you noticed, but this turned out purple. And if you notice in the painting itself, there's a lot of purple all in it. And I didn't realize I was making purple, but I did. So, like, I really, really love purple, and it gravitates to me everywhere I go. So, anyway, in reality, this yellow is supposed to be a little bit more circular, but now I see like where I kind of like did my own thing. But what do you guys think of my painting? And then I saw one of the girls, painting up the size. I was like, wait a second, I'm painting up my size too. So what do you guys think? I don't know what you call this. I don't know what the person wanted to call this, but she was like, "Oh, you gave her Tina Turner hair." I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." For this particular painting, the only reason why the margarita glass and the woman look perfect is because she actually drew it in. She penciled in the this image. So that's why it looks on point like that. But trust and believe, if it were left to me, I don't know how that would have turned out. But it is what it is. That's my painting from yesterday from my working paint and sip Asmar forced live. Yeah, that's what happened. Thank you. And you know where this is now? It's in front of my TV. The same TV that I haven't turned on in over 157 plus days. Yes, guys. So that's what I look at now instead of the TV screen. I look at my paintings. Yes. I have a collection of 5 paintings now. So I like paint and sip. So the next time I go to another one, we'll see what else I end up drawing. And of course, you guys, I will bring you with me. Thank you, Mrs. Newton. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah. Now, everybody, I don't sip, but I paint. Yeah, it is a good girls' night. Hey, Eat Sleep Amazon. Eat Sleep Amazon. I want to introduce you to Patsy Crafts Patricia. Patricia. I want to introduce you to her. She's really cool. And also Mrs. Newton. You may have already met Mrs. Newton because I don't think this is her first time here. And you know everyone else. And Blonded, Naders, introduce you to her as well. These are all great channels. And I think we're all like, if we're creating content, we should all get to know each other, subscribe, like, share, watch each other's content, because it's one thing to follow somebody, but it's another thing when you actually invest the time to see what they're doing and see the creations that they're coming up with. That's when it's even more amazing. So that's just regular water. I usually drink lime water, and that's just regular water. I didn't have a taste for regular water at this moment, so I'm gonna have to make another batch of lime water. Yes, definitely. And you know what? To tell you the truth, Patricia, the reason why I ended up seeing you is because I had been thinking about you. Is Jennifer your daughter? Are you guys related? Because I wasn't sure if she was calling you mom or not yesterday. But like the cool thing about it is, Patricia, I was thinking about you because I was like, man, I haven't seen a live from her in a long time. And then boom, yesterday, look, your name popped up. And I was like, oh, I was so excited. So, like, guys, that tells you when you think about a person, either you're going to see them soon or you need to pick up the phone and call them and all that stuff. Okay, it's your daughter. Okay. So, yeah, guys, like I was thinking about, because I was like, I haven't seen her live in a while. It's been a while. I haven't seen Patricia live in almost a month or so. Yeah, or maybe more. Because I remember the last time that I saw you guys live, it was when Hangouts was still around. Hey, Joy Brown, how are you? How are you? Joy, I want you to meet Patricia. She's a really nice person. And also, Misha, Eat Sleep. And I want you to meet Brian. Yes, Joy. All of these people, I haven't checked it on everybody's pages, but I do know that if they are content creators, it'd be nice if we all support each other and check each other out. Um, yeah, Joy Brown. I'll tell you a quick little story about me and Joy Brown. So if you guys know who Jess Sandy is, Jess Sandy makes her jewelry from scratch and she uses crystals. And some people call them stones, but crystals/stones are life giving, breathing type of stones that, they have healing elements. They have all types of elements and they're beautiful colors. So anyway, she did Just Sandy does her auctions. And I just happened to one day go in live and she's like, oh, Joy, I need your address still. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, for the bracelet, the copper bracelet you want. I was like, I want a copper bracelet. And I was like, what? I was like, what you talking about, Sandy? I wrote it out just like that. And it turns out it was supposed to be for Joy Brown. So as much as I could have been like, wow, that for me, and I wasn't even in the live. So hopefully, Joy, you got your bracelet and such. Is that Anna Mora? Hey, Anna! Welcome to Hello World. Anna, there's a lot of nice people. Hey, J Dog. J Dog, there's a lot of nice people in the chat. Please check them all out. You got Patricia. You got Brian. You have Mrs. Newton. And I think you already know the rest because you've been here a couple nights in a row, which I'm so thankful for and excited about. Guys, let me tell you a little story about J Dog. J Dog has a love for, well, first of all, J Dog is a Mormon and he's always traveling, right? But he has a love for snapper turtles, if I'm not mistaken, and also handling snakes. So I was like, J Dog, just do your thing. Keep on putting that in your mind that you want to see focus on a vision, visualize and all that stuff. And then one day he came back in the chat and was like, I was able to hold a snake and a snapping turtle. Alligator turtle, right? Is a snapping alligator turtle. I think, hey, Anna Trudon. She's cool too. Snapping turtles, yes. So, guys, again, what we think about the most actually creates our reality. Remember that. What we think about the most creates our reality. That's another quote. Hold on, I have to write it down. Guys, hold on. See, it's starting to come from time to time. This is how I end up having books. But I don't think, is that Adam? Hey, Adam! Exploits. Adam, there's a lot of great people in the chat. I don't know if you know. Hi, Triple J family. Welcome to Hello World. I think this may be your first time here. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're just chilling out. Guys, so yeah, these are how my books come created. What we think about the most. Yeah, I got that. So let me tell you, remember the other day when I was saying something about something we heal best from is when we know. Let me tell you, I scrabbled it so much, I don't even understand what I wrote. I'm going to show you. This is what I scrabbled. And I was like, I don't even know what that says. So I have to like dissect what it was. I was like, what in the world? Have you guys ever had that happen to you where you write something down and you don't even know what you wrote? I mean, like, because when it comes, like when these quotes come, I don't write it down, it can get going just as fast as it came. So, yes, I have 2 quotes, and yay, I haven't been able to think of quotes in quite some time. So, this is cool. I just need to put them on Instagram now. But I don't think I'm going to be doing any more books. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you want to know what I'm talking about with the books, if you look at my links down below, I wrote 2 inspirational books. I have them right over there. They're all quotes, inspirational quotes, very easy to read. The print is very large. Yay. Thank you, Joy. Joy, did you see my painting? Were you here yesterday? I know, Brian, I can, but I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. And I don't even remember what episode that was. The sales aren't that great, Adam. That's the honest truth. They're just not that great. Yeah, Adam. I wish you guys could have heard the music, but let me tell you, there was a big cautionary box at the top of my thing that said, looks like you have some copyrighted material in your live stream and may be temporarily disabled. I was like, what? Oh no. So that's when the mute came on and it became an Azamar, Azamar paint and sip. Joy, oh no, look, this is what it looked like. That's what it came out. That's how it came out. And that was a working paint and sip. So I definitely enjoyed that. So, yes. So yeah, this was not a freehand one. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She stenciled in the margarita or the martini glass. She stenciled in the martini glass in the female and woman. I kind of maneuvered, finagled the hair a bit more, but everything else, I pretty much just tried to color in the line, and I did a decent job. But it was amazing, like how other people's paintings turned out. Like there was this one guy. He came like super late, almost like 2 hours into the thing, and he ended up doing his like this part. This part was yellow, but then he put all this purple. It was so cool. I really wish that I took a picture of it. But his was so I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's so nice." Like he really did a good job with it. If I find that video, if she posted that video and I find it, I'm going to try to somehow actually maybe I could take a look now and see if she has it up. Let me just take one quick look to see if she has it on her page. Yeah, this is all of ours. That's me in the background throwing mine all the way up in the air. See how everybody's creativity is a little different? His right there, that one. That one was just like, ooh, like, and I don't think that the screen is giving it justice. That you see how he has like all those like the clouds and stuff? I thought that was so cool. That's why I loved it so much. Hey, Sugar Love! Oh my goodness, how are you? Everybody, please say hello to Sugar Love. Sugar Love, yes, Sugar Love is so dope. Yes. Everybody, please, visit her chat. She's on a mission. I haven't seen her on live in a couple days. I guess you burned yourself out. But she's so cool, guys. If you are trying to grow your channel, she will highlight your channel. She will pick up her iPad and show everybody in the chat your channel and your videos. Like she's really cool. I enjoy her. I enjoy her. She has great topics too. Sugar, we just chilling out tonight. Sugar is sweet. She is so nice. She's definitely a nice one. And I'm so thankful that I'm running into like the good part of YouTube. Um, so yeah, that was cool. Um, yeah, Anna's about the scriptures. Wow. And Patricia, Sugar, you should meet Patricia. Patricia, meet Sugar. Because I know you guys definitely don't know each other because this is Patricia's first time here, and I'm so thankful that you're here. I appreciate it. So, Patricia, most of the times we really just get into like deep topics sometimes, but there are take it very low and just hang out with you guys because can't be serious all the time. And, hopefully, even though we're not being on a specific topic, that you still get inspired by something. Because at the end of the day, that's the purpose of Hello World. Hello World is all about inspiring and also, helping us to think of new ways that we can encourage and inspire everyone else out there, including ourselves first. Because what kind of soldier are you in an army if you're not prepared yourself? You can't save somebody if you don't have your own life preserver. So that's pretty much what we need to do, guys. Thank you. Um, there was something else I was gonna say. I can't remember right now. Guys, pray for my memory. My short-term memory is kind of like playing games with me. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. But yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. And every single day, I think every single day. It comes with challenges for me sometimes. It does come with challenges for me, but I believe every single day I'm getting better. Even though, despite the challenges that I face sometimes, I still feel like underneath it all, I'm still getting better as a person, as a participant in my community, as a leaf print in society. I believe I'm getting better every day, and I want everybody to feel the same way too. That you're getting better, and that you're giving more of yourself, and willingly, right? Don't do it because I said so, or because you think it's the right thing to do. You have to believe it, because everybody ends up knowing when you're not being honest and when you're fake and a fraud. People see that more than realness. um so definitely, um definitely check that out. Hold on, guys, I need to turn my air conditioner on because it's blazing in here. And I'm usually not blazing and a blazing inferno. Coming up this week, I'm going to have a special guest on, who's going to be talking about her business. But her business is all about helping people find their true selves. And it's really interesting. She deals with a lot of people with disabilities. So I think that'll be really interesting. I believe we're either going to meet up on Monday or Thursday of this week. So, hey, Club, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Guys, check out the club. I've seen Club in a lot of different chats. So I'm that. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. If Mrs. Newton is still in the chat, guys, please send your condolences to her. She just lost her loved one on Friday. So she's going through that grieving process. So if she's still here, please send some well wishes towards her way so that she can feel better, or not even just feel better, but just feel a little bit more uplifted, while she's here, if she's still on in the chat. Um, but yes, I didn't want to forget to mention that, because she was here in the beginning when I first turned on, and she said she was doing okay. And then I asked, well, why? And then she told me that she lost someone very dear to her. So definitely, guys, if she's not in the chat and she does have videos out, just send a little, condolence, or an inspirational word to her, um, so that she'll feel encouraged and inspired. Because a loss is very hard, guys. Depending on how close you were with the person, it can be even more intense. But just in general, just not being able to see somebody again, that in itself, it should make us all want to grab hold of the people we care about, and even our friends, and just tell them how much we appreciate them, because tomorrow's not promised for any single one of us. I remember, when I used to, Mrs. Newton and the crazy, no, Mrs. Newton and the family. I don't even know if she's still here. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. That's her. So her name is still here. So maybe she's just watching the chat. I don't know. But you can't at somebody if they're not in your chat, right? But that's her name right there. Um Adam, J Dog, Adam is really cool too. He interviews so many different resellers, and even other people. Hey, 1111, how are you? Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. We're just chilling out tonight, 1111. Everybody, please welcome 1111, and 1111, please say hello to everyone. Everybody here I've met at least once or twice, on YouTube, and I am all cool with them. Hey, Mr. Whiskey, how are you? Nice to see you again. Hi, James. I don't think I like that. You can come at me differently, because I am not that. Yeah, thank you. You can come at me a little better than that, Jams. Okay. Yeah. Because one thing I don't like people cursing at me because I don't curse. And if I curse, it's because you know I'm extremely mad and I don't allow myself to get that mad anymore. Um, so, yes, you can say hello, princess, or hello, queen. A lot of people call me that now. Yes, what's up, girl? I like that, James. Welcome to Hello World. How are you? Everybody has a different way of communicating. While that's cool for some, that's just not cool for me. So I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Hello World. And I hope that you enjoy today's chat as much as possible. It's okay. Um, but yeah, that's all. Those I just have very few things that just trigger me, and that's one thing. Um, yeah, so I'm glad you're here, Jams. How was your day, by the way? I hope it was amazing. Mine was pretty good, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Jams, I did a paint and sip. You want to see what it came out to look like? If you're still here. So yeah, guys, I definitely. Oh yeah, so I was telling you guys. Hey, my great finds, how are you? So I was telling you guys. So I used to manage a Christian rapper, and he had one of his best friends was someone that he worked with. So like, he was an electrician and a rapper at the same time, right? And one day, his best friend, who was always with him or whatever, right? He decided to take a drive going towards Atlantic City, New Jersey. And while he was on the parkway, a woman who was drunk and had kids in the car, and his friend was also in the car with someone else. He was driving. As soon as they left the toll plaza and driving, this drunk woman came from the wrong direction head on. He was the only one that passed away. And distinctly remember my artist telling me how, oh, death isn't that bad. You can just get over it. And then when it actually happened to him, he was like, Joy, now I understand. Like when you have somebody in your life and they just get ripped out of your life, just like that. He was like, that was my boy. And he took that very hard. He took that very hard. So I said that to say, please, guys, make sure you tell everybody that you know and care about and are even friends with as often as possible if they come to your mind how much you care about them and appreciate them because you never know, like he never got a chance to tell his friend everything that he wanted to tell him, but it also just made him realize how it is hard to deal with death no matter who you are. Man, I hope Jams didn't run out of here. Feel bad, but yeah, that's the one thing I don't like, guys, is cursing. You can call me anything besides, you know, anything derogatory because I don't agree with those kinds of things. I don't consider myself a female dog. So I don't go around calling people. So yeah. And just like 1111 was saying, like words are more than swords. They're life forming. So if we keep on calling each other derogatory things, then you kind of lower yourself to meet that requirement of that derogatory thing. Now, everybody communicates differently. Maybe in your circle that doesn't bother you and you guys and your circle of friends don't matter, but like everybody's different, especially if you're meeting someone for the first time. Just it's probably better to use safe words than to like be in your own element, right? So like even with me, I may be like, hey, how are you? That's my own element, but some people may need a professional hello, how are you? So sometimes it's best when you first meet somebody just to go with the safe way and be like, hello, and that's about it. um, YouTube, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Even with texting. I can guarantee you, depending on how my mood is, somebody could say something so nice to me, but if my mood isn't right, then I'm just like, oh, why did they have to say that? So, speaking, when you speak face to face, you get to see people's reactions, you get to see people's actual, um, you get to see the true intensity of what they're saying. When you text, especially when people throw those caps up, sometimes people throw the caps up because it's just stuck on their phone. Or maybe they just had a caps for one word and it ended up being a whole sentence. And all of a sudden you think that they're yelling at you when they're really not. So, you know, when it's that non spoken word, like non physically speaking, where we can see each other, it's so different. It's so different. You can receive it. And even when you are speaking to someone, you could have a smile on your face. Depending on that person, the way they receive it could be absolutely different from the way you meant it. So it's human nature, guys. We just have to we just have to handle each other with care. Yes. We're all fragile. We're all fragile to an extent. And depending on the life situations that we've gone through, that fragility might be a little bit more, you know? So if we handle each other as fragilely as possible, maybe we can get along better. I don't know. Yeah, J Dog, that's what they do. They're resellers. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Yes, Michelle, have you met Sugar Love? She's dope. I pop in her chat from time to time. You're right. You are absolutely right. And the only people that we can control is your own reaction. You are absolutely right, Anna. We can't control not one iota of another person. We'd like to steer people in different directions, but ultimately it's up to that person to decide whether they want to do something or not. And forcing somebody to do something is not going to get you the result that you're looking for anyway, so stop. Suggestions are okay, but ultimately it's up to them, it's up to us, it's up to me to decide whether I want to do it or not. That's what it is. So, anyway, guys, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. Today was just a little laid back hangout thing for the rest of the tonight. I hope that you guys are enjoying the weather. I hope the weather is nice. Right now, the weather is really nice in my area. I don't know about everyone else's area, but I hope it's nice. I hope you had a good day. Um, you can lead a horse to the water. Yes, that's right. You can dunk their head as much as you want, but they could be like this. "Hmm, hmm." You can dunk their head in there as much as you want. You can always end up drowning the poor horse. That's right, Adam. But yes, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. Tonight was just a chill out, laid back night. I didn't really have. I had a topic, but I just didn't feel like talking about it tonight. Um, I hope Jams, if they're still here or if they're gone, I hope they didn't feel too badly because I know they probably didn't intend on calling me a female dog like in a derogatory way. But I just certain things just trigger me, and like when people curse at me, and it comes very far few in between. It's like I just get really upset about that because I don't curse. Um, Maybe in my head, but not physically. That's the truth. A curse word or two may come out of my head, and it's only when I'm driving, once in a while. But for the most part, I try not to like curse at people. I always thought that it didn't come out right. It wouldn't sound right coming out of my mouth. So I don't. And again, if I do curse, and if you hear me curse, then it's really bad. It must have been something really, really bad because it takes a lot for me to say the F word or even the B word. I don't think I really say those words. Actually, I don't say those words, but if it's something that I'm boiling over, upset about, yeah, that's bad. Yes, thank you, Brian. That's what a BIT means. Like, remember when we did an exercise on dictionary words? That's what it means. So, like, guys, we need to go through our dictionaries and look up the derogatory word, well, the words that we call derogatory, because some people don't consider it derogatory, and that's their, and I have to respect that, and I do, but don't put it on me. But if you look up some of these words and understand and the meaning of it, that's pretty much what you're calling somebody. So if I wanted to call somebody a bee, then I would say, "Hey, female dog, how are you?" Now, does that sound like cool? "Hey, female dog." Right? So, like, when we really understand the root meaning of words that we use, maybe we'll take better care of how we use them, right? And again, I don't knock anybody else for cursing, but just don't curse at me, because I'm around people who are cursed like sailors, and I know they don't intentionally mean it any other way. They just, that's their vocabulary, and I respect them. That doesn't make me think of them any higher or lower. That's just how they are. So what? I accept them. But for them to call me something, I'm like, I know you need, I know you're not talking to me. So that's all that is. That's how people communicate now. So that's fine. But yes, if we understand, hey Jim, you call your male friends your dog. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Is that NASCAR man? Hey, NASCAR man, 3345. He loves when I do that. Yeah, your dog. Yeah, exactly. Everybody is different. That's different. And again, people I know, they use the F word, the S word, they use the B word, they use all those words. And it doesn't bother me. But the minute they say, "Joy, you are stupid as it," or "You are Joy, you're effing this," that's when I'm like, wait, you're not talking to me like that. It's only when it comes to me when I get upset. But people in general, that's how people speak. I don't, it doesn't bother me. But if you turn that around on me, then we have a problem, because I certainly wouldn't say that to you. That's when we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. And then you might get the mean side of me. Because we all have a mean side. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest and real. We all have a mean side. It's just you can keep it under wraps. You can keep your mean side under wraps. But like, there's certain things that veil comes right off. So yeah, well, it is what it is. I just have to be clear about it, because I don't want people to think that if they're around me that they can't speak how they normally speak, because that doesn't bother me. It's just only when you direct it towards me, that's when it bothers me. Mhm. The point, yes, they do. I try to keep it on heads, the level head, Anna. I try to keep it on the level head majority of the times. Well, I'm pretty good at it. And it's a discipline, it's a practice and a discipline. And it's an everyday practice and an everyday discipline, because if I didn't keep myself in check, then Houston, we will have a problem. Mm, yeah, I could dig it, Adam, but That's just the way of the world now. Like, remember, did anybody ever see? Okay, when I was growing up, Video Music Box. I don't know if you guys, Video Music Box was like a video channel before MTV ever came around, right? And so when those rappers were just coming out, they rapped, and they never used curse words or foul language, because they articulated themselves in a different way. But then one person did it, and then it became acceptable. And now people rap in incomplete sentences that really don't make sense. So, rap, whether you like it or not, back in the day, it actually made sense, and it actually had a story behind it. And it actually tried to build the community. You have to listen to it. And it's only now when I'm actually listening to the lyrics, I'm like, oh snap, they really were saying something. And they didn't use foul language then. Yeah, I don't do it either, Anna. Hmm. There you go. You telling Anna, respect yourself. Respect. That's what Anna wants for herself. Respect. That's Anna Trojan. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. So again, I try to accept people for who they are, whatever they are, because at the end of the day, we're all different, right? And if we can't have a level of tolerance for each other, then we all would be in our own separate corners, right? And to unify our communities, we have to teach each other different things that maybe some people never knew. And a lot of people can teach us different things that we may not have known. And that makes the balance even better. Yes. Why? Because our world is getting better every single day. That's what I believe. I truly believe that. And the more we actively try to be the difference in our own lives, it will reflect that way. And people will see that. Yes. People will see that. People will see that and they will love it. They will love you. You will be what you were created to be, which is love, which is a healing balm for people who need that person to lean on, that shoulder to cry on, that just, someone there. Um, Again, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9 is when I go on. Tonight was just a laid out, chilled out chat. Um, and I hope everybody got a chance to meet each other. And I hope we all have, you know, followed, liked, and subscribed each other's pages, and at least looked at our contents or the contents that they create. Because it's one thing, like I said earlier, it's one thing to like and subscribe, but when you actually watch somebody's video and you watch it through the entirety and you just like, leave a comment and say how you appreciated what they did, or if you didn't like what they did, don't leave a comment, maybe just give them a thumbs up, but at least you give them a chance, and maybe you might learn something that you never knew, right? Because we're all creators and we're all learning from each other. Whether we realize it or not, we all learn from each other. You guys are beautiful. You're amazing. There is no mistake about you at all. Your life was made for this very moment right now. You are the difference and you will continue to be the difference. Just keep on working on it. Keep on working on yourself. Keep on looking in your mirror and appreciating what you are and who you are, and learning about what you like and what you don't like, and the different things that you want to do in your life, with your life, the people that you want to influence. Think about those things. This will continue to help edify our communities, help raise our world to a better place. Help people reach and tap into unlimited potentials that we all think do not exist, but do. You have so many potentials that you may not think exist, but actually do. Just take the few minutes, take a little bit of time to, give to yourself, right? Because we love to give to everyone else. We love to jump and run to everybody else's aid, right? But I learned something the other day. Start asking for help, because if you're always helping others and you don't ask for help, you kind of put yourself in a pedestal. You put yourself on a pedestal. Inadvertently, you put yourself on a pedestal where you think no one can help you. So start asking for help. When you have those difficult times, start asking for help. Or even just asking someone to listen to what you have to say. Or talking to a trusted person you're confident about what's going on in you. Because we're all broken. And we all need that little glue from each person to help us stay mended together so we can go back another day and be the difference. Yes. Anyway, I hope the rest of your evening is as beautiful as today was. I hope that each and every single one of us sleeps so well that we wake up refreshed, rearing to go. And as always, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. If you ever want to know anything that I do, I would recommend looking at the links down below. You'll see great channels that I have linked down there. You'll see great video docuseries that I've done. You'll see previous episodes of people who have been on Hello World. And you'll also be able to purchase items from me. Yes. And all in all, guys, we're gonna get better. We are better. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just continue to get better. We're gonna continue to grow. Just focus a little bit of time for yourself. I guarantee you, the more you get to know yourself, maybe the better we'll be able to treat others, right? So, anyway, with that said, thank you for joining me on another episode of Hello World. It's your girl Joy from Be the Difference signing off on another episode of Hello World. And thank you for giving me a little bit of your time because I really appreciate it.